free breakfast in McDonald's today.
I don't know.
You didn't know that?
Don't know, yeah.
McDonald's. You know McDonald's? You know McDonald's.
It's a popular thing, right?
Fast food restaurant.
Huh?
McDonald's. Fast food.
Huh?
Donald's, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too high, is it?
Yeah,
Here.
There.
Yeah.
McDonald's. You know McDonald's? Oh, you
Donald's.
do. No, you do.
Chicken. No?
Ah, you do know. McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
chicken.
Big Mac. They have free breakfast today.
Really?
You didn't know?
I don't know.
Everyone, free breakfast
Oh,
today.
it's a hamburger, chips, and a
No, breakfast.
But I think
breakfast.
Free breakfast.
In what are included?
Bad news until 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. An hour.
Free breakfast until 10.
but I don't like their breakfast.
Oh, well then it's okay. Then there's no problem. You didn't know this. This is.
No, I don't know.
You didn't know. Ah. Well, do you like their breakfast?
Yeah.
You like their breakfast? You don't. Jason?
But
You like their breakfast? Yeah.
but no time. I can go.
No time. No time. I like their breakfast. You don't?
I don't like.
Oh. Do you like their meal?
Real.
Chips, chicken.
Maybe hamburger is okay.
Hamburger.
But the other I don't like.
Okay. Yeah, I think Burger King's nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burger King.
Burger King more popular in China?
No.
I think
No?
no.
No. What's?
In China, the most popular is KFC.
Is it really KFC?
Yeah.
No, it's melon.
No.
Model.
But in Beijing和上海
What is?
model.
大城市，麦当劳做的比较好。
对。
The breakfast.
Free.
Oh, free breakfast. Yes, okay, yeah. KFC is popular, most popular, you think, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I won't see you next week, right?
I think maybe not.
Yeah, like
because this night to 11 is my end class.
yeah. So next Friday, no more Sean
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah,
and no more Cruz for me.
Yeah.
I think
Just Jason.
I have email.
maybe Jason will move other class.
Maybe.
Change class. So just one student?
I don't know.
I was told
Because
there's 2 new students coming.
Oh.
So
Because that means that this week I will test. After test we got a score and maybe change class.
okay. Okay, well, I'll talk to Dennis. But anyway, I guess it's kind of good that this lesson is the last kind of English lesson. So even though you're going to a different school or class next week, you still have a little bit more English you can learn from this. So it's good for the IELTS. So we're talking about reporting your results. Do you know what I mean when I say reporting? What do I mean by reporting? Okay, there we go. What do I mean by reporting? Like what does this part mean?
Report.
Yeah.
Report.
Yeah, you're right. It's the verb,
Yeah.
for the noun, report. And you know what a report is, something that you have to write.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at some language, some English for making your report. So the first thing I want to do is how to compare qualitative. Now, do you remember what qualitative is? Yeah, you think you remember, Sean?
I remember.
Tell me.
Qualitative and
Quantitative.
yeah.
So what's qualitative?
Uh, Let me think.
Yeah, you can give me an example.
Qualitative.
Yeah.
Let me
No, see if you can remember.
qualitative is
Qualitative just like thing, not
Give me an example.
not
example.
Yeah. Give me an example, yeah. Of qualitative data.
Clothes. Color.
Color.
yeah,
Color of your clothes. Your nationality.
yeah,
Irish, Chinese.
yeah,
Yeah. Eye color.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Brown, green.
yeah.
No, not money.
Money is qualitative.
Yes, money is quantitative.
Quantitative.
Good. Okay, so we remember what qualitative is. Just about. Yes. Okay. So what I have here to get us started. One way we can represent qualitative data is by using something like this.
Yeah.
What's this called? Do you remember? No.
Not here.
What's this called?
Bar, bar,
Continue. Bar
Bar chart.
chart.
yeah.
So for example, if I was doing nationality, this is how many could be maybe Chinese, how many could be Irish, Saudi, British, something like this, okay? So you can compare, even though you can't count colour, you can, I mean, even though colour is not a number, like, you can't say red is bigger than blue. That's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can still count how many reds, or how many Chinese. So do you remember what goes here? What's this called? The part that you count, like 3 Chinese, 4 Irish. Do you know what goes here? What's this one called? I'll help you. It starts with an F. Or E. Q. Frequency, yes, frequency. That means how many?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember these words?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I just have a small true-false question here. So you have the bar chart, and you just have to say if it's true or false. So what's in the bar chart? Well, let's look at it together. So first question. Tell me what is the bar chart for? So let's read it. In a questionnaire, 400 teenagers were asked about their favorite pizza topping. The responses are shown in the bar chart below. So this is what pizzas people liked, the teenagers. So chicken feast, hot and spicy, vegetarian, ham and pineapple, cheese and tomato. And the light colour is girls. The blue colour are boys. So the first question, for example, is more girls prefer ham and pineapple. Okay, do you think that's true or false?
And
Pineapple.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's true. Okay. So can you try these? It'll only take you a minute.
Yeah.
Finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I have the graph here, so let me open it up together. Alright. So the first question we said is true.
Yeah.
Chicken is most popular. Let me zoom in a little bit. Chicken is most popular pizza among the teenage boys. Okay, what do we think? So boys, true or false?
False.
Correct.
False.
What is most popular?
Hot and
Hot and spicy. The researcher found that the least popular for both boys and girls was cheese and tomato.
no.
Yeah.
False.
False. False.
Yes, now it's the least popular for boys,
For boys, not
Yeah.
for girls.
but not for girls.
Yeah.
Hot and spicy is.
Yes.
So this is false because you need both to be true
Yeah.
because it says and here. And because one of them is wrong,
Yeah.
they're both wrong. So simple to start, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at what's next then. So we have another bar chart here. Now before we do that, we're going to have to write some sentences, so I want some words to help us describe bar charts. So for example, maybe this could be like boys and girls, boys and girls, boys and girls, or whatever. So the words here, they're different than for here. Do you remember the name of this graph?
Yeah.
What's it called? Do you remember?
Line.
Yes, line graph.
Line.
Very good, line graph. So you use words like increasing, decreasing, words like this, but you don't use those words here. So what words can you use for comparing? Like for example, let's say these are boys and girls, boys and girls, boys and girls, and maybe this is how many have a PS4, an Xbox, and a Wii or something like this. I don't know. So, and maybe this can be 20 and 10, whatever. So what words could we use to describe here?
The number of.
Yeah, like give me like what vocabulary, what words could we use?
Like more popular.
Yeah, so you could say like most popular. What other words could you say? And least popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? So this could be like the most popular for boys.
Compare.
Yes. So what words could we use to help us compare?
Perform.
Prefer. Yeah. So here you can see that girls prefer PS4 to boys. So prefer. So we have most popular, least popular, prefer. Good. What else can we make?
More than.
More than, yeah, more than. So you can have more than. And what else?
Just a comparison.
Less than. Say again? What did you say?
Just a comparison.
Yeah, I'm looking for words that help us to compare. So we don't say PS4 is smaller or bigger. We don't use this English. Because bigger and smaller, that's like this bag is bigger than this bag. You know, we need different language for this. So we have most popular, least popular, prefer, more than, less than. Anything else that we could say? Anything else? Yes? Yes? That's more than less than. Yeah. You could have something like um,
Significant.
significantly more or less.
Ah.
So this basically means a lot more. Yeah. So again, we don't say a lot more because that's kind of, simple English. So we can say significantly more or significantly less. Yeah. And what about something like this where it's not
Average.
maybe not average
Half.
or half.
Same.
Yeah, but something better than same.
Similar.
Something better than similar.
I remember a word like significant, but
Yes?
it's significant. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Should slightly.
Slightly.
No.
Don't know. Yeah, you could say slightly different. Slightly. But that means a small difference. Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could say something here. We have something here called, you can say, sorry, B-R-O-A, broadly the same.
Oh.
So that just means nearly the same.
Nearly.
But you see, when you're writing a report, you need to use academic English. So we don't say bigger, the same, smaller. We have to have words like this.
Close.
Yeah. See, we need more academic words than, yeah. So we can say broadly the same. Yeah. Or another word, consistent.
Yeah.
So consistent means the same. Yeah. Okay, so I know there's lots of new words here. Maybe you should write some new words down that you don't know. So Sean, did you say you knew this word before? But you forgot it?
I maybe forgot.
Okay, so maybe you should write this word down. So we have significantly more or less, broadly the same, consistent, most popular, least popular, prefer, more than, less than. These are all words we can use to help us describe the bar chart. You got those words? Yeah? Okay, so once you write these down, let's do an example together. Have you got them? Yep. I can go back? Okay. So let's look at the question here. These are people of a family, and they were interviewed about the type of books they like to read when they're on holiday. Using the bar chart below, write 4 sentences to describe the similarities and the differences in preference between children and adults. So here, children, 5 children, no, maybe 2 children like to read history books, but how many adults? Maybe like 5 adults. How many children read biology books?
9.
Maybe 9, and adults?
26.
20,
25 and 28.
something like this. Maybe 26, 27. Fantasy, children read, how many children read fantasy? 50. 54, 3, yeah. And here, adults,
12.
only about 12, and so on. Yeah. Now, actually, there was one other word. Does anybody remember the word for the most popular?
Yeah.
Does anyone remember that word? What is it? Most popular. There's a word for that.
One more.
One word that means most popular. Begins with M. O. No? Okay, I'll remind you. Mode. So mode or modal for the adjective,
Yeah.
that means the most popular. So here, the modal video game machine for girls is what? PS4. Modal means what's the biggest one you counted? Which one did you count the most? So for girls, we counted PS4 the most. What's the modal nationality in this room? In this room, what's the modal nationality? Is it Irish?
Yeah, yeah.
In this room? This room?
Oh, this,
This room.
In this room.
China.
Chinese is the modal nationality in this room right now. What's the modal gender?
Boy.
Yes, definitely. There's 4 and 0. Yeah. So modal means most. Okay, so let's try and write one sentence together to practice. So we could say something like the most preferred book for children is fantasy. Yeah. Yeah. So we could say the most preferred book for children is fantasy. That's simple. What else do you notice here? Well, look at history. History is small for both, isn't it? So what could we say about history as a sentence? Yeah, but it's least popular for both adults and children. So you could say history was least popular for both adults and children. But to sound more academic, can we say it a different way? History is least popular for, and we don't want to say both adults and children. Could we think of another way to say it? Yeah, something like this. That means both of them.
Yeah.
Any ideas? What do you call the person who does the survey? If I give you a survey, what do I call you? Yeah? No? No?
It's
Mr.
No. No? So if I give you a survey, I call you what? What are the people who do the survey called?
like
There's 2 words for it.
I forgot.
I could call you participant, yeah, or respondent.
Respond. Yeah.
Because you know the word respond.
Yeah.
You know, what does this mean?
It's like answer.
Answer back.
Yeah.
So the person who answers back, who gives me a response,
Yeah.
they are called respondents.
Respondent.
So I could say history was the least popular for all respondents. It just makes it sound more academic than saying both children and adults.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know that word, you should write it down. Respondents. In fact, I think that word was in question 1. Yeah, see here? Look. The responses are shown below. So the people who gave the answers, the responses, are called the respondents.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think you have enough English now to try to write four sentences.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we did one together. So give me three sentences. Can you just write the first one down though? What did we say the first one was? Um, children. The most preferred book for children was fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just write that one down? The most preferred book for children was fantasy. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now try to give me three sentences and try to use some academic English in the sentence. Question? Need a little help?
No. Consistent.
Consistent?
Consistent
Ye-
is verb.
Yeah. So like I'll give you an example.
No, yeah,
Oh.
I know what you mean.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's the verb or no?
Well, you would say something like, um, the results are consistent. Consistent results. So it's an adjective. It's not a verb.
No.
It's an adjective. Um, but I think you can also use it as a noun. But we use it as an adjective to describe. No. Consistent is the adjective. Consistency is the noun. I think. cold, Sean?
No.
No, but you're all wrapped up.
Just
Comfortable.
lazy to.
Oh, okay. Too lazy.
I have a question.
Yes.
Broadly is like same or
Yeah.
is same?
N-
Like
like the same. So
not adventure. It's not adventure. Can't use it.
adventure? Oh, in adventure they are the same. Yeah.
Yeah. So can I use broadly?
Mm,
Same.
not for this one because they are the same.
Yeah.
So broadly means nearly the
Nearly
same.
not same.
Yeah, but not the same. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So if I want to describe adventure, just use same is okay.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. So you'd say exactly
Exactly.
the same.
Oh.
And then the other one then is broadly the same.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so that one, Sean, would be for adventure, exactly the same. And then maybe history could be broadly the same.
But adventure is exactly.
Adventure is exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one more minute, and then I want to hear your sentences. I hope they are brilliant. Okay. One sentence, the first sentence I mean. So, Cruz, what was the first sentence you made?
The preference of broadly theme for respondents is the type of adventure book.
Ah, interesting. I was just talking to Sean about that. So Sean and I were talking about broadly the same, and we don't say broadly the same for adventure because it is the same.
Yeah.
So broadly means nearly the same.
Oh.
But wait, if it is the same, like here,
Yeah.
we say exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, good. Alright, Sean, give me your first sentence.
At first sentence is
Okay, well
like that
then
is
give me the next sentence.
the number of respondents per book is adventure uh the number of response
Yep.
prefer adventure is exactly same.
Yes. Yeah, okay, give me another sentence then. That's similar. Give me something else.
The list popular for respondent is history.
Good, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. And Sean, oh sorry, Jason, can you give me a sentence you made? Yeah.
The model books from adults is adventure.
Yes it is.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can say the modal preferred books
Yeah.
for adults is adventure. Yeah, good job. Okay, very good, very good. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Not too bad.
Yeah.
No? Okay, so that was qualitative. So the next one now, quantitative. Give me an example of quantitative.
Color.
No,
No,
qualitative.
Money.
Quantitative. Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how much money I have. What else?
Number.
Number of what?
Number.
100.
Yeah, 100 what? Give me an example. Number of students I teach. Number of coffees I drink. I drink maybe 2 cups of coffee a day. How many do you drink?
I don't drink.
0. Cruz, how many coffees do you drink a day?
Latte.
Latte, yeah. How many lattes?
How many?
How many?
Yeah. Each day.
One.
1 a day.
Yeah.
And Jason, how many coffees do you have a day?
No.
0. So we have 2, 1, 0, 0. This is quantitative data. Yeah? Yeah. Now, sometimes with quantitative data, there's a time. So for example, today's temperature. What's the temperature today? What do we think?
Maybe.
Not too cold.
Yeah.
15?
Oh, I don't think it's 15. Well,
Maybe 10.
maybe 12.
Maybe 12.
I don't think it's 10. I think it's a little warmer than 10. So today it's 12. What was it last night?
Last night?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Maybe like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, these graphs are for time. Here's an example with weather and how much rain. So in the first city, maybe, I don't know, it could be like Beijing, whatever. In January, there was 70 millimeters. You know this,
Yeah.
millimeters of rain. But in July, there was only 40 millimeters. Now, if you want to compare, let's say, Beijing with Dublin, you can put both on the same line graph. You can put both of them on the same line graph. So you can compare easily. For example, in Beijing, or whatever the city is, in July, it was only 40. But in the other city, in Dublin, or whatever, it was 100. So you can see the difference here.
Yeah.
So now we want some words for line graphs. And I think you know this from your IELTS studies as well. So for example, let's say this is, Dublin temperature. So, oh wait, actually no, we'll make it lower. Dublin temperature. And then Beijing gets very hot in the summer, does it?
Yes.
Yes.
How hot?
Maybe 40?
No. Does it? Really?
Maybe the hot is.
The hottest is 40.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe Beijing could be something like, I don't know, something like this. Whatever. Okay, so what academic IELTS task 1 words could we use here? To compare. To compare.
Yeah.
What could we say? Well, first thing, okay, Beijing is always hotter than Dublin. Can you see that? Because it doesn't ever go down under like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always above.
Yeah.
So again, you could use more than, but this time, for example, it's always
Always
more than. Other things which is important is the biggest difference. So where's the biggest difference? I think it's here. This is the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what word could we use to describe that?
Significant.
Without saying, what? Significant? Most significant difference is okay?
Yeah.
Something else? The maximum
Maximum.
difference.
Yeah.
And then here maybe?
Maximum.
What's that one?
Minimum.
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 Minimum difference. So you could have maximum and minimum difference. And you could have always more than or always less than. Anything else now you can think of? When is the hottest day for Dublin? This is January, this is December. In June. Yeah? When is the hottest day for Beijing?
Maybe it's
The same. So, do you know what this part of the graph is called? The highest point. I think you do know it. It begins with a P.
Peak.
Yeah. These are called the peaks. So here, are the peaks on the same month? Yeah. So how could we say that? The peaks. The peaks what? The peaks are the same? No, they're not the same. Because this peak is bigger than this peak. The peaks happen on the same month? In the same month? Yeah. But can we make it more academic? So the peaks both happen in June. How can we say that? The peaks something in June. So what word goes here? The peaks meet in June? No, because they don't meet. The peaks happen in June? Yeah, but it's not academic. So do we know another way to say happen? The peaks happen in June, but more academic. No, I don't think you'll know. We can say the peaks coincide. That means happen at the same time. Yeah. To happen together. Yeah. So for example, if Sean is sick, and every time Sean is sick, Cruz is also sick, then we can say Sean's absence from school coincides with Cruz's absence from school. Meaning when Sean is absent, it's at the same time as Cruz being absent. You get the idea for coincide? Is a more academic word than happens at the same time. But that's what it means. It means happens at the same time. Yeah. Okay. Any other words? So, what could we use to describe this? Going up. What can we say? A word that means going up. Yeah, increasing. Yeah. And this one here? Decreasing. Yeah. Okay. When is the coldest? It's like, maybe like here. Something like this. So do you know what the lowest point is called? So peaks are for the highest.
Lowest.
Actually, I'm not sure about the spelling on that one. Let me. Yeah, I'll have to check that one. I don't know if there's an or. Let me just check. Trough. Is the opposite of peak. So peak is on the top. Trough is at the bottom. Is that a new word? Yeah. Oh, it is it? Okay. You didn't learn this in IELTS or? No. But I need to check the spelling because it's a word that doesn't sound like how you spell it. So you have peaks and
Trough.
Troughs.
Yeah.
Troughs. Yes.
Yeah.
So peaks are on the top and troughs they're on the bottom. So they usually go together. Peaks and troughs.
I would
High
say
and
range.
low.
I would say range.
Very good. That's another word. Yeah. So you can have the difference from the peak to the trough. That's called the range.
Yeah.
So here it's like the peak is 40 and the trough is like 10. So the range is 30. Okay, good. You're okay with these words?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I want you to do here, we have some questions to answer here for this. So can you see it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can you just answer these 4 questions for that graph? So the first question is, which month was the average amount of rainfall the same for both cities? Well, I can see that.
You see on October.
October's when they're both the same. Good. Okay, try these questions. Finished? Yep. Yep. Okay. Was the month with the most rainfall the same for each city?
October.
No.
Oh no, that was the first one. A was October, yeah.
Yeah.
B,
No, it wasn't.
no. What was the most rainfall for the cities? Well, it was April for the first city, no, the second city,
Second,
and but it was December
December is for first city.
first city, yeah. April for the second city.
Yeah.
What's the word that means they happen at the same time?
Most.
Coincide.
Coincide.
Yeah.
So does the rainiest month coincide? They don't coincide
Yeah.
because it's April for one city, but December for the other city.
Yeah.
So they don't coincide. Yeah. Okay. Which month had the lowest rain in City One?
September.
September was the lowest rain for City One.
Yeah.
Yeah. In which month was the rain lower in City Two compared to City One? So when was City Two lower than City One?
It's November and December.
Yeah, November and December.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense?
Yeah. Um.
No, you like it. I know you like it.
Okay, I like it.
Good, I'm happy. Look, this is the last time you will need to make a graph for me.
Yeah.
So make it a good graph, okay? Alright, so here is some data, but it's not rain. What's the data here?
It's the temperature.
Temperature.
Yeah.
Now, how many cities do you have here?
Two.
No,
Wow.
one.
One.
But what is the two data you are comparing?
So maybe we can use bar chart.
Yes.
Yes, although the question says line graph. No, but you're
line
right.
graph.
You're right. So what are you comparing? Well, what you're comparing is the lowest temperature in January and the highest temperature in January, for example.
Yeah.
Now, if I look at this city, in January it was 17 was the coldest and 25 was the hottest. So this is not Dublin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look, in July the lowest was 6 and the highest was 15.
Yeah.
But that's July. July is colder than January. So where is this?
Actually, I'm over the line.
Of the earth.
South of the earth.
No.
Like Australia. Someplace in the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the summer is in January and the winter is in July.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think, yeah, maybe it's a place like Australia, but I think Australia gets hotter than
Yeah. Hotter.
this. But some place like this,
Yeah.
like Australia. Okay, so give me a beautiful line graph. Okay. Now wait. Don't forget, you need to have X, Y,
And
title, and what's this called?
this.
What's this part called? I forgot. What's this part here called? What? No, it has two names. You can call it a key
Keywords.
or a legend.
Legend.
Or a key. Don't forget that also. Okay.
Oh my God.
Enjoy it.
I will.
Ah, you don't have a ruler, Sean?
Yeah. I.
You don't have a ruler.
Yeah. Always.
Always don't, okay.
I never have a ruler.
Ah, Jason, you too? No ruler? Ah,
It's my fault.
okay. Let me see your graph.
Very beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful. Only one thing you forgot.
What?
It has something to do with the temperature. Something you forgot here.
Here?
Yeah.
So here is this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Now it's important because in America they use F.
F?
Yeah. And in China and Ireland we use C.
Yeah, I want to write this before, but I see this.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
They should write C.
Yeah.
Nice. Show me.
Is here?
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, tell them what he forgot, Sean.
Forgot all lots of things.
No, I said the same. Okay.
No. What did he forget?
Forget many things.
Many things.
Little things.
Here.
Yeah, try.
Here.
Enter
Yeah.
mouse
Yes.
and
Here. Type.
The mouse.
Yes.
And the I don't know.
lots of
Lots of things. Okay, let's make this graph together and see if you have beautiful graphs. I'm sure everybody's is. Have you have Excel on your computer?
No.
No Excel on your computer? Oh, you have it. Sean?
This year I don't have computer.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have computer.
So yes, so you don't have Excel.
Yeah.
Cruz, you have Excel on your computer? Yeah. Okay. Oh, but I don't want to use Excel. I want to use the other Office program.
Yeah.
No, my Excel is broken.
I think in every computer have the
No, not every computer.
because when I buy the
Because in
computer.
China, it's free, but in
Yeah, I know
Ireland
that.
it's not
I know
free.
that.
So not free?
Free.
Oh.
Free.
No, my Excel is actually broken. I need to use a different program.
Because in China buy the computer, every computer have the Microsoft.
Really?
Yeah.
Any computer. If I go to China, any computer I buy will have
Because
Microsoft
when you buy, they will down when they will
included.
they will download
Yes.
before.
Okay.
I think.
Not in Ireland. You have to pay extra.
It's not free.
No, pay extra.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I will copy you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Because when you buy the computer, maybe they will ask what things you want. They will download for you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like some things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first column called? It's called month. And what's the next one? Minimum. And then here, maximum. Okay. So this January, February, March,
April.
March, April, May, June,
June,
July, August,
August,
September.
October, November, December.
It's like being in middle school. You have to learn them again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the numbers here for minimum?
17.
17,
17,
17,
16,
16,
14,
14,
11,
11,
8,
8, 6.
7.
Yeah.
11, 13,
13.
15, 17.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then maximum?
25.
25, 24, 23,
23 once or twice?
One.
Once. Okay. After 23,
After 28, 20.
20,
15,
16,
15,
15.
17, 20, 21, 24, 26,
Okay, let's have a look at our graph.
Oh, very easy. Oh my god.
And very, very beautiful too. Okay, line graph,
Line.
and we'll make lines here.
Um,
Subtitle.
Title, minimum and maximum temperature, and city. Let's pretend it's Dublin. We can imagine it's Dublin. Okay, let's see if this works. Ooh, nice. Although it is missing something. What is my graph missing?
X, Y.
Yeah, it's missing the X and the Y. Maybe I can put it back in. Aha. X is title. Okay, so what will we call the X? It's the month number. Because here it's 1, 2, 3, January, February, March. And then here, insert axis title. And what will we call this one? Oops. Temperature in Celsius. Okay, oops. And then lastly, maybe I can change these to... No, I don't think I can change the numbers here. Oh, data ranges. No, I can't change them. I have to keep them as numbers.
Okay.
Did you get the same? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what can we say about the troughs?
Shots.
Well, both troughs happen when?
July.
Yeah, month 7, July.
Yeah.
So what can we say? The coldest month, oh sorry, no. The lowest maximum and minimum temperature coincide in July. So this is red. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't write in what these are here. I have to give the... Need to change the name. Format. No. Change type. Name. Okay, so B is the blue one.
It's
Minimum. And C, great, okay. So the lowest minimum and the lowest maximum coincide in July. Anything else about this graph? Now here the maximum is always bigger than the minimum, but it should be. The hottest part of the day should be bigger than the coldest part of the day. So that's not interesting. What else is interesting we could say about this graph? Well, what I think is interesting about this graph is that the difference between the hottest part and the coldest part of the day is always about 10, isn't it? Because in Ireland, like in January, maybe at night it could be -4, and in the day it could be 15. So that's a big difference. But then maybe in the summer, in the day it might be 17, and at the night it might be 12. It's a smaller difference. So for Ireland, it'd be big in winter, and then big in winter, then closer together in summer, and then back to big. But here, the difference It's always about 10. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Anything else you could say? So we could say the difference between maximum and minimum is broadly always 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else interesting about the graph? I think the only other interesting thing is for the start of the year it slowly decreases
Yeah.
and then it slowly increases. Whereas in some countries the weather can change very quickly,
Yeah.
you know, snowstorm comes in,
Yeah.
so the temperature drops
Yeah.
and then you have winter. Or in some countries you have a rainy season where it's dry, no rain, and then
Yeah.
lots of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for this country, its temperature is kind of stable. It doesn't really change much. So we need to think. We need to find out one day what this country is. So we think it's in the south, not Australia, not hot enough for Australia. The temperature doesn't change much.
This country has two, like the spring or winter,
Yeah,
just
like 2 seasons only.
season.
Yeah.
Maybe in China have a high city like this.
Ah.
Is two.
Okay. We'll have to think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has an idea of a city in China that's like this place. Okay. Let's continue then. Okay. Right, so this here is a nice little revision exercise. I want you to explain these 4 words. We'll see if you can remember this. Variable, sample, mode, and line graph. Try and explain them for me. Hey, come on. You can work together in English. Good.
Change.
I think I don't know this one. Change.
Wow. Not quite. Vary at V-A-R-Y, that means change. But variable is a noun.
Yeah.
So you want the noun.
Which change?
Which changes, yeah. No, not this. Not quite this. Has everybody forgotten what variable means?
Just
Oh, my.
a tendency of still change.
No.
Maybe
No.
which is frequency.
No. These are called variables. Or if you have the temperature goes up and down. Temperature is called a variable. So variable is like
a
number that
can change.
can change,
No
different
ball.
values. Huh?
Nobody can know.
Nobody can know until you calculate it or you measure it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Not change.
It's
I think
natural.
it's change.
It's natural.
but the thing is, Cruz, here it changes. But here, if I wrote 2x plus 3 equals 5, does the x change? No, the x is only 1. So variable can mean change, but it can also mean the number you don't know, the unknown.
Like x and y can every number.
It could be any number.
Any number.
Yeah. Now we have other words like variable. So vary, that means to change. But here variable is a noun. So it's the thing that changes or has no set value. So it's either something that changes, like temperature, or it has no set value. You don't know the value. This is variable. Is okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Sean?
I know this,
Okay,
but
but
I don't know how to explain.
Right.
no, you can write here.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
Yeah. Variable is a thing
Can
that
can
changes
or
in value
in value.
or has no set value. And I'll put in brackets, that means the value is not known. So you can write this down if you want for variable. Yep.
Yeah, I think in fact the English word is maybe.
I remember I have.
So we are using the mathematical definition.
Yeah.
A quantity able to assume, that means change different number values.
Yeah.
So when we say assume different numerical values, that's what this means.
Yeah.
Changes or has no value, and as Sean said, that's like it could have any value, any number.
Oh,
Yeah?
I have English. It's like
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. I think.
Let's have a. Let's have a.
Yeah, let's see. It doesn't have all the definitions.
Yeah.
It only has. What dictionary did you use, Cruz?
I think that this is better because Dennis taught me.
Oh, don't listen to Dennis.
Oxford Dictionary. I just download app. He used the Y. Oh.
You have Oxford. His dictionary is given more definitions than the web dictionary. Maybe you want to download it. That's what you did, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got. I'm lazy to them.
I know you're lazy. I know you're lazy. It's okay. All right. Did you get this, Jason? You wrote this? Yeah. Okay. Next, sample. Do you remember sample?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Good. What's a sample then?
Example, case,
Nope.
instance.
Nope. Jason, do you remember sample? Sample? Nope. Sean? No dictionary. No.
Sample.
Do you remember sample?
Sample is not example.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's not example. Sample's not example.
Yeah. Okay. I know this word.
Do you?
Sample is. Oh. Sample is.
Nope. Sample is a small group from
Oh.
a larger population. So, for example, if this is China, then a sample would be if you take out 100 people and ask them a question.
Yeah. If some name maybe it's the example.
Yeah.
No, example would be maybe like just one person. One person is an example. A case, yes.
I say case.
No, case is for just one.
Yeah. But
Sample
samples
is
are many.
many cases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I see. I'm tricky. What are you saying?
I say sample.
Yeah.
See, when you speak Chinese, I don't know what you're saying. You could be
Okay.
saying, I don't agree with Stephen. Don't listen to him. Yeah.
Okay.
So sample is like a small group
Yep.
you take from a bigger group to
Yeah.
do your research.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. So if you forgot it, you should write it down. Okay? Right, the next word. I really hope you know this one. Mode.
Most is
Most frequent, most popular, most
yeah.
counted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So write whatever word you want. Most counted, most frequent, most popular. Write one of them down.
But it's just used in birth card or in other.
No, it can be used other ways. Yeah. So we could say at DIFC the modal course choice is graduate diploma. I think these are the most. This is the most popular course. Yeah. Or we could also say at DIFC the modal nationality is. What do you think? At DIFC, what is the modal nationality?
Business.
No, nationality. Nationality.
Maybe. I think maybe it's China because
Nope.
it,
Nope.
it's not China.
Nope.
South Africa.
Nope.
Uh,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
South of Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Where all the oil is. This is the most common nationality at the school.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
is always in the classroom say something about the car?
Say something about what?
Car.
Huh?
Uh,
Oh yes.
yeah, yeah.
You're right, yeah. They have strong beliefs. You're right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, true, true. So this would be the modal nationality. Yeah. And the last one, I really, really hope you know. How would you explain line graph? How would you explain it? How to explain, yeah.
Use line to
Yeah?
describe the change.
Good. Use lines to describe
the change.
change of what? Describe the change in a
in quantitative gauge.
very good.
Yeah.
In quantitative data
Data.
Yeah.
over time. Over a period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you use lines to describe the change in quantitative data over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sorry, you need to write that down, yeah?
Yeah.
So what school are you going to on Monday? You're going to Atlas or you're leaving?
I back to
Are you going back to
China.
China? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
very happy by China.
When's the last time you were in China?
Is October.
Okay, yeah. A while ago. Now let's have a look here. Let's just see what's next. Wait, let me just. Well, you know what I'll do? This is only for Jason.
What? Ah, I know.
You know?
Yeah.
What am I going to say?
Because the class is only me.
Yeah, so what am I going to say? I'm going to say this is for homework.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So, Jason, can you try task 4?
Okay.
Question 1 and question 2.
Okay.
Can you try that for next week?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah.
Only
yeah.
good homework.
Well, I mean, you can do it also
No.
on the plane.
Yeah, maybe.
Or cruise. If you want to do it as well, you can do it. I don't mind. You can even email me the answer if you want. Yeah. And when you're back in China, you can email me the answer.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe later.
Yeah, later. Yeah. Okay. Right. Enjoy your short day. You're going to go back home now, yeah? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I won't see you. So good luck in China,
Yes.
and good luck in Atlas.
I think maybe when I
Thank
go
you.
back China, I will travel to Australia. Yeah.
You can find the city for us. Okay.